Hello my friend, my name is Andi Kusumodana. My number is 13122000262.
Perkenalkan, nama saya Vicky Daksa Tri Arya Villa dengan NIM 13122000286.
Perkenalkan, nama saya Muhammad Ramadhani, NIM 13122000213.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Razal Al Rizki Asmarang with student ID 13122000285.
Laicite is a concept coined by French philosopher Ferdinand Buisson 2841 until 2932, who also incited the concept of secularism during the Third Republic in France. Laicite itself the concept of a secular society in France. The term laicite is used the basis for formulating policies and aimed at protecting individual rights and freedoms. The ideas expressed in state policies have given rise to various forms of discrimination against the Muslim community, particularly Muslim immigrants in France. In these societies, religious affairs were separated from the state during the 20th century. This concept evolved into equality of all religion, a concept defined by a country's political institution as secularism. One from implementation of the concept is the separation of a state's political administrative power from religious power on religion. The state is not based socially on a particular official religion and government, nor is it assumed to embody a particular defined role. To better understand French and secularism and religious neutrality and in society, it is important on contextualize the relationship between French history and religion. Thank you.
In our group's opinion, fully implementing laicity in Indonesia is unrealistic because it conflicts with the constitution, states and ideology and social structure. However, its universal values, such as citizen equality and state neutrality, could inspire Indonesia own approach to managing religion-state relations. From the Indonesia context, Pancasila is the state's ideology, based on the one Almighty God, a symbiotic relationship, not separation. While in the French context, laicite is the absolute separation of states and religions as a sign of state neutrality in the public sphere. In the Indonesia context, efforts to implement laicite will face enormous structural, constitutional, and cultural challenge. Constitutional and ideological challenge lie in
The first principle of Pancasila, the phrase belief in the only God, is the philosophical basis of the state, not neutrality toward religion. The complete separation of state and religion contradicts this ideological foundation, where the state is expected to actively guide and maintain religion. Although laicity cannot be applied, its universal value, such as freedom of belief, equality of citizens, and state neutrality in preventing discrimination, can serve as inspiration to strengthen an inclusive interpretation of Pancasila through First, the government can revise discriminatory regulation such as the Joint Ministerial Regulation on the establishment of house of worship and, in particular, the blasphemy law. The goal is not secularization, but to ensure the state protects all citizens regardless of religion, in accordance with Indonesian constitutional and international obligations. Second, strengthen institutions such as Nahdlatul Ulama and Muhammadiyah. Third, enforce the law fairly and favorably for minority. Consistent and courageous enforcement of the law against groups that use violence and intimidation in the name of religion must demonstrate that the rule of law is above all group interests.
France's long and winding journey toward laicity teaches us that a neutral state exists to guarantee everyone freedom to believe or not believe in peace. The state exists fairly for all its citizens, protecting minorities from the tyranny of the majority and preventing any particular religion from dictating public policy that affect the lives of many. The spirit of Bhinneka Tunggal Ika and interpreting Pancasila as the foundation for building a just and civilized society for all religion and belief is Indonesian own, more realistic and contextual path